dear students. I am Swapna Atre. In your 6th class in mathematics subject, you have studied about addition and subtraction of integers. Now, in this year, we are going a step forward by learning multiplication and division of integers. So, let's begin. Multiplication and division of numbers. Before that, let us see what is integer. So all whole numbers and natural numbers combines together and form integers. Do you remember what are natural numbers? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 and infinite. 5, 6, 7 and infinite. And what are whole numbers? That starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and infinite. So all these natural number and whole numbers and plus negative integers combines together and integers are being set up. So in 6th standard also you must have seen about a number line. So a number line, from 0 to its right side all positive numbers are there, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infinite numbers, and from 0 to left side -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. So the combination of positive numbers and negative numbers form integers. Then what about this 0? Does it have any sign? No, 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay? Now let's remember some rules regarding the division and multiplication of integers. For division, two negative signs form a positive product and two positive signs form a positive. Means minus divided by minus is equal to positive product and plus divided by plus is equal to also positive product. Then what about negative? One negative divided by another positive, the product will be negative only, and again one positive divided by negative, the product will be negative only. Okay? And for multiplication also, though two negative form a positive product and two positive form positive product again. Again one negative multiplied by positive is equal to negative product, and one positive and negative multiplied by, if they are been multiplied, the product will always be negative. Now let's solve exercise number 8, multiplication of integer. The first example given is -5 multiplied by -7. So here just now what we remember, two negative signs, product is always a positive. Let's solve this. -5 multiplied by -7. So 5 sevens are 35, but 2 minus will be cut off and the product will be plus. That means we can directly write the 35 positive. Let's solve the second one. -9 multiplied by 6. Here nothing sign, no sign is given, means this is a positive number. So what we remember, one negative and one positive, that is one negative and one positive, the product will be negative. Let's solve this. 9 into 6, 9 6 are 54, but the product should be minus because one of the integer is negative. Okay? Now let's solve the third one. 9 multiplied by -4. So let's solve. 9 4s are 36, and here one number is negative and one number is positive. So what sign we will give? Minus. Correct. So the answer will be negative 36, that is minus 36. The next example is 8 multiplied by minus 7. Again we will solve this. 8 sevens are 56. One number is positive and one number is negative. That is why the product, the answer will be negative. The next number, the last one we will solve, that is minus 124 multiplied by minus 1. Now what to do? Two negative products, two negative multiplication is equal to the product will be positive. So 124, the number multiplied by the number 1 will be, answer will be 124. Both integers are negative, and that is why our product will be positive. So the answer will be 124. Next exercise, it is for division of integers. Exercise number 9. The example will be minus 96 divided by 16. Now let's recall our rules. Here one integer is negative and one integer is positive. So one is positive and one is negative. The product will be negative only. Let's solve this. Minus 96 divided by 16. So 16 ones are 16 and 6 are 96. So the answer will be 6 upon 1, and this negative sign will also come forward to the 6. Means the answer is minus 6. Okay. Let's solve the second one. 98 divided by minus 28. Let's write in proper form. 98 divided by minus 28. So both these numbers can be divided with the help of 7 table. 7 4s are 28, 7 1s are 7, and 7 4s are 28. So 14 upon 4. This minus sign will continue here. Again 14 upon 4 will be divided by, can be divided by 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 2 7s are 40. So the final answer will be 7 upon minus 2, and we can write this 7 upon 2 minus sign will go to the numerator, and the denominator we always write the denominator as positive sign. Let's solve the third one. The third example is minus 51 divided by 68. Let's write it. Minus 51 divided by 68. Both these numbers come in 17's table, right? Let's solve this. 17 4s are 68 and 17 3s are 51. So 3 upon 4, and this minus sign will continue to the numerator. So the answer will be minus 3 upon 4. Okay. Now next 38 divided by minus 57. 38 divided by minus 57. So both these numbers are in 19 table. Am I right? 19 2s are 38 and 19 3s are 57. So the answer will be 2 upon 3, and the negative sign will continue to the denominator, but while writing the final answer, as the denominator is in never negative position, so the negative sign will go to the numerator. So the final answer is minus 2 upon 3. Let's solve the last one. Minus 85 divided by 20. Minus 85 divided by 20. Let's solve this. In 5's table, I think we can solve easily. 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5, and 5 17s are 30. So the answer will be 17 upon 4, and the negative sign will continue to the numerator. So our final answer is minus 17 upon 4. So here we can conclude that the negative multiplied by negative, the answer will be positive, and the negative divided by negative, the answer will be positive only. Okay, so you can remember all these rules, and you can solve the multiplication and divisions of integers. Thank you.